apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com, where they're committed to every step of the way.
Apple Chevrolet GME and our big summer sales event is underway this month. Right now, get 0.9% interest rates. Yes, you heard right. 0.9% APR on select new Chevrolet and GMC vehicles, plus a $1,500 trade-in bonus on select Silverados and Sierras. You put all that there with some big couple discounts, and you have a tremendous buying experience. So stop on into the dealership or check us out online at couplecars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
Whether you're looking for a new place to call home or trying to sell your current home, you want to make it as easy as possible. So why not use a realtor that works harder so you don't have to? The Carpe Diem team at Nebraska Realty is your go-to realty team for all your residential and commercial needs. They pride themselves on working hard and making your life as easy as possible while educating you every step of the way. Contact Carpe Diem team to seize your moment, whether it be buying, selling, building, investing, or even commercial real estate. Give them a call today at 402-429-8121.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding people with developmental disabilities, you can search IC Integrated Life.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Allo is here to give you the FYI. Are your shows buffering? We know why. Are your games lagging? Don't deny. Your work calls dropping? Here's the FYI. Your old school internet company can't keep up. They give it a try. Their network isn't enough. Don't get trapped in their gimmicks and lies. It's time to fiber your internet with Allo. Honest, local, and hassle-free is what we stand by. Experience Allo Internet. Visit allofiber.com/FYI.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapesupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Another warm day with mostly sunny skies and an afternoon high approaching 90. South winds at around 10 to 15. You passing clouds tonight with a low down to 66. We're right back up to around 90 again by tomorrow afternoon, and should see at least a chance of rain moving in by tomorrow night. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush of Husker football, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It's Thursday. Can you hear me out there?
Who's doing the intro?
Oh, I did it. I must not have been on yet.
He's there.
Welcome back. It's The Drive, baby. It's Thursday.
You are.
Oh, boy.
Raff, you are echoey.
Well, why am I
Oh,
echoing?
I think that might be us. Hold on. Give me a second. This is
All right.
We're going to get it together
Better?
here real quick, folks.
Are we better?
All right, you're better. Yeah, no, you're
Nice.
better. This was on me.
2 more days. Two
Raff,
more
what are
days, AD.
Well, Raff-
2 more days.
You got 2 more days in Siberia?
I got 2 more days where I have to be in the North Platte studio, and then come Monday, I return back to 93.7 The Ticket Lincoln Studios.
Are you trying to say that the mayor doesn't have a special studio?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, man.
Well, I do. I've been offered the radio station studio, but I just said, I'll just do it in the hotel room. We're good to go. But
That seems backwards.
Yeah, so if you're offered,
Why didn't you
Offer
take
that-
up
why
the
would you
You're
take
the
the
mayor.
radio?
Why
You're
didn't
the
you take
mayor.
up the offer?
because I don't have to drive all the way across town to get to the studio.
all the way across town. Dude, you're in
Act like
freaking
North Platte. Yeah,
Platte.
act
It's
like
a
it takes
2-minute drive.
Act like it takes half an hour to get across North Platte.
If you guys
Bruh.
saw the roads in North Platte right now, it's not 2 minutes across North Platte. It's going to be absolute chaos for the concerts this weekend. There's going to be so many upset people waiting in line for 2 hours to get out of North Platte. It's going to be crazy.
Was it the construction going into North Platte?
You know, when you drive into North Platte, they call them the ones. You have like the 2-lane road going south, the 2-lane road going north. They're doing constructions on both sides of the road, and they got it down to 1 lane. So at night, if you're across town, it takes about a half an hour to get all the way back to the south side of town.
You know,
that sucks.
Yeah,
It's not good.
Yeah. And North Platte, like I said, I love North Platte. Visited out there, things of that nature. But even when the roads aren't being fixed, it can be kind of congestive, going out of that area. But again, Raff, you're staying at a Holiday Inn Select, so you're doing pretty good, bro. You're pretty
look at you.
Life is good. Life is good.
We had enchiladas last night. I'm
That
telling
sounds
you,
amazing.
I'm telling you right now, if you ever have to stay in North Platte during the week, Monday through Thursday, stay at the Holiday Inn Express. Mary, who runs the Managers Gala, she has enchiladas, meatballs, hot dogs. She cooks something like every night. She goes above and beyond. She's awesome.
That's good to hear. It's good to hear.
So if I ever find myself in North Platte, just find Mary.
Find Mary. Her enchiladas are unreal. Probably the best I've ever had in my life.
Rico, have you ever been to North Platte before, man?
I've driven through North Platte. I make it. I make it a kind of something that I do that I don't stay in North Platte for very long. That's just a part of me.
So basically,
when I was out in Kearney, I learned that you don't stay in North Platte for very long.
So what you're saying is, do you go buy it on I-80?
Yep, that's about it. That's about as far into North Platte as I've been.
And you're pointing to the right. There it is.
I've seen the hotels off of I-80. That's about it. That's my experience with North Platte. I got a couple of friends from there, a couple of people I ran track with, and some friends that I worked with out in Kearney from North Platte. And now they're like, it's North Platte.
Hey, I'm gonna throw it out there.
Actually, that's a lie. I played a football game in North Platte once.
Did you?
Yeah.
Chase B says, "Good morning, fellas. I wanted to say sorry, Raff, for putting you on blast yesterday. Hope you had a good day."
Thanks, Chase.
You know what, Chase? I'm gonna say this. That's very nice. That's a nice amends. But Raff kind of does it to himself at times by designating himself mayors and putting himself on Mount Rushmore of Nebraska. Wears shirts that says the expert, so he can take it. He can take it.
Well, first off, the mayor designation comes from the town of North Platte, and the Mount Rushmore came from Coach Bush and
no, he did not.
He didn't put you on the Mount
He did
Rushmore.
not put you on there, Raff.
You put you on the Mount
yourself. We
Rushmore.
all heard it. We got it on wax.
Hey, I get if it's true, you might as well just put it out there. That's what I always have said.
Whatever you believe.
A lot of
Raff,
people believe.
Kevin in Sutherland says you're 100% correct, man. The roads and things of that nature out there. And Dave from Renew, what's up, Dave? Said when you said Mary, Raff, he goes, Mary, Mary, why you bugging?
Oh, she's awesome. I mean, it is crazy. When I first started doing this job, about every Holiday Inn Express in the state had the manager's gala, and usually they'll just put out the little like Chex Mix or whatever. Mm-hmm. Mary here in North Platte, I think she does it out of her own pocket. She makes food like every night. It's insane.
Oh wow, she just gets after it. She gets after it. Raff, let me ask you this, man. Since we're talking about small towns, if you didn't live in Lincoln, or if you didn't live in your current town, because I know people are from all over the place. Mm-hmm. So Rico, if you didn't live in Lincoln, Raff, if you didn't live in Lincoln, what other city in Nebraska would you live in? And you can't say Omaha.
For me, either Kearney or Sydney.
Sydney?
Yeah.
Sydney.
Way out there?
Yeah. Rachel lived in Sydney for about a year or two, and I would go out back when we were engaged, and I would go out there and visit her, and I don't know, it was just really nice.
You know, Cabela's is not there anymore.
I know
right?
It's not. I know it's not. Unfortunately, sad for Sydney, but it's a beautiful little.
That's your vibe, right?
It's a beautiful little area.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of walking areas, just fantastic views.
It is beautiful views out there.
Like an hour from Colorado, so
that's true too. That's true too. Raff, if you couldn't live in Lincoln or Omaha's not an option, what small town would you live in?
Hands down, 100%. Kearney, Nebraska, home of Gillies. Yes.
Let's see.
Kearney's just up and coming. I mean, all the new stuff they're building out there. It don't feel really small townish to me anymore. It feels like, I don't know, something smaller than Lincoln, but they definitely got plenty for me where I would definitely survive out there.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful little place.
Yeah.
That statue. The statue of Rico in front of the track, that's the best ever.
Yeah, it's on its way up. home of the current best football team in the state.
Yeah, where's that?
UNK.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
I said current.
Hey, it's the truth. It's the truth. I mean, you can't deny it. It is.
They had a Harlan Hill finalist.
Yeah.
That's a Heisman for D2 for all of you uncultured swines.
Did you just call them swines?
He said uncultured swine.
For anybody that didn't know what the Harlan Hill Award was, uncultured.
He hit them with swines.
Yeah, swines. Eric says Raff deserves to be put on blast for his stupid catchphrase alone. Let's not ride. Matt, our official chef of the drive. I'm so hungry. I'm thinking about your name when you said it, Matt. Just thinking about the good food. He goes, I got to play against Danny Woodhead, North Platte. And I'm still traumatized from that experience, so I'm not going back.
That checks out.
Hey, oh man, Captain Redbeard, I'm not going to read that, but you never know. You never know.
There was none.
So yeah, where would you live at? If not, I want to keep that going throughout the show this morning. It was one I just thought about. Scooter from Roca says Roca, the Valley of Paradise. The OGCJ says Kearney, hands down. Rico, I'm in Sydney right now. Had a tornado at the airport golf, and golf ball and some baseball size hail last night. I hope everybody's okay out there, brother. Hope everybody's okay out there.
Beautiful views out there.
I haven't looked outside yet today. I hope the lottery trailer's doing okay.
Dude, did it rain pretty bad there last night?
There was a lot of thunder. I could hear it raining. I think it stopped now, but they definitely got a little bit of rain, which was definitely needed. It's pretty dry out here, so.
Dude, we need rain here bad. We need it bad. Raff, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if it's rained since he's left. Has it?
It has. It rained sporadically earlier in the week. Especially on Monday. On Monday it rained.
During the daytime?
Yeah.
Where in the heck was I at on Monday?
I don't know. Because I know that the people thought that it might move over to Omaha.
Oh, that's right.
Mess up some of the games, but it just stayed over Lincoln for whatever reason.
Oh, that's right. Some of these towns, okay, I'm gonna read some of these. If I didn't live in Lincoln and I couldn't do Omaha, it would definitely be Kearney for me. Or
Grand Island.
No, I would move at least. Now, would you consider this still Lincoln? No, it's not. It's technically not. No, I'm not moving to Grand Island. No disrespect to Grand Island. It's not my type of town.
No disrespect, but all of the disrespect.
Not to be critical. I'm going to be critical.
With all due respect.
Yeah, if I didn't live here, I would live right out there in Hickman.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'd live in Hickman because it's close enough to both. It's closer. And Hickman's probably technically not right because Hickman's basically a bedroom community of Lincoln.
Mm-hmm.
It's turned that way. I mean, but technically it's not Lincoln. It's not in the same county. So I would move to Hickman. I'd be out there, man. Why you look at me like that, Rico?
Nothing. Okay.
Big Bird says, let me see here.
Does Waverly count?
Technically, you could.
Yeah, Waverly's kind of like Hickman.
Yeah, I could kick it in Waverly, man.
Yeah.
I can kick it in Waverly. I could do that.
I would live in Havelock.
Havelock?
North side of Lincoln. That's where we
North
roll.
Lincoln. I don't know if they'd invite you into Havelock, Raff. Oh, that must be Newt. I'm not reading that because of my home address on there.
Seems like a great place, don't you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I could, Pender with Bill Bush. Yeah, Scaper says Pender with Bill Bush. Kellen and Sutherland has said, it poured hard into North Platte this morning. Oh, Raff, you must not have been up yet, man.
Is Kellen going to stop by the lottery? Be my first person.
You got to stop by and see him, man. You got to stop by and see him. Pete says, Rico, not sure if you've seen the inside of the place.
I haven't. I have not. Maybe I'll just have to stop by someday. Now I have the address. So I'll just stop by one day. You just hear a knock at the door. Hey, what's up, fam?
Hey, we went a little over in the spillover, so we're going to hop back on track. Rico, what you think? Take a quick break. Because I got something I want to ask you guys when I get back. It has absolutely nothing to do with sports, but very intriguing. But when we do come back to sports, Rico, we want to hear about your CWS experience. You were there, kicked it for 3 days there. Actually, 5 days. Total 5 days, right?
Kind of.
Want to hear about that. Great games last night, CWS.
Yes.
I mean, I was insane games. Big signings for Nebraska baseball and women's basketball.
Yes.
I want to get into that. So we got a lot of things to talk to you about and some potential lightning for the football team as well. We'll see from your alma mater, Rico.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. Folks, this is The Drive. AD in the house. Rico's holding it down. We got Raff, the emeritus, the mayor out in North Platte. This is The Drive. And guess what? The voice is almost coming back, baby. I don't sound like Doc Rivers anymore because Rico, we got to just play, man. We got to just play. We got to take this time out, folks. And we're going to be back live here on The Ticket.
Sandhill is check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for fireworks Fridays, souvenir Saturdays, Sunday family fun days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family will enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
Brown Shoe Fit has all types of shoes for you to excel this summer. Check out their new Keen and Tiva brand sandals for hiking and Olukai sandals for sitting by the pool. Plus, they're stocked up on Hey Dudes to catch you up on the latest shoe fashion. They also have shoes and brands like Brooks, Hoka, Merrell, On, and many more. Browns has the local professionals to get the proper fit, aided by their high-tech foot scanner by Atrex. Stop by Brown Shoe Fit today, just south of 66 and Q in Lincoln.
Allo is here to give you the FYI. Are your shows buffering? We know why. Are your games lagging? Don't deny. Are your work calls dropping? Here's the FYI. Your old school internet company can't keep up. They give it a try. Their network isn't enough. Don't get trapped in their gimmicks and lies. It's time to fiber your internet with Allo. Honest, local, and hassle-free is what we stand by. Experience Allo Internet. Visit allofiber.com/FYI.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Junior Achievement of Lincoln inspires and prepares young people for success. Learn more about the people involved in the organization and the success stories over the years each Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m. for the Junior Achievement Hour on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Another warm day with mostly sunny skies and an afternoon high approaching 90. South winds at around 10 to 15. You passing clouds tonight with a low down to 66. We're right back up to around 90 again by tomorrow afternoon and should see at least a chance of rain moving in by tomorrow night. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
You finally finished your man cave in the basement. Brand new furniture, huge TV, and all of your collector's items. You're ready for football season. You are so excited until one bad rain and it is all ruined. Don't risk a flooded basement and countless dollars in damages when it can be avoided. Call John Henry's today for a free sump pump estimate for your home.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
Want to sell your business? You need someone to confidentially find the right buyer. Whether you're planning a future exit strategy or you need to sell now, we're here to help. Transworld Business Advisors of Lincoln. Call 402-413-1095.
Old School with DP and J.
I'll go back to the late great Wes Unseld, who always made these discussions based on meat. He would always
because I was a big brother and he looked like he liked to eat.
Right. He based it on meat. He would say, well, listen, there's a couple of the top choice prime plays. There just aren't that many. If you get a chance to eat prime, you eat prime. There are folks that would rather have New York, and then there are folks that, quite frankly, are good with hamburgers and hot dogs.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Chris Raff. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Thursday, and AD has a question.
Well, it's really not a question. It's a
darn it.
You were wrong.
Yeah.
He said it was a question.
He did.
Yeah, I said a question. I have a topic I just want to bring up real quick, man. And it's been something I've just I know it's some people make it lighter than others, but the missing Titanic submarine. Okay, the number of people I saw posting jokes about it, making light of it. I'm thinking, as a society, sometimes we have lost all humanity for humanity. And there's that old saying, man, people, I'll say, make it men and women in humanity for humanity. Blows me away. I'm thinking, you know what? Those, regardless of why they were down there, people. Now, I would have never done it, but that's irrelevant.
I'm not, especially for $250,000.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. I don't care how much.
So many other.
Wouldn't matter if it was free. I would never do something like that. But there are still, what is it, 5 people down there, or is it 4?
5.
I'm pretty sure it's 5,
including one of them is a 19-year-old.
Yes, the son of one of them. There's 5 people down
And
in this thing.
the owner, I think he's down there also.
Yeah, it says the Titan submarine vanished Sunday morning with 5 people on board. Ocean Gate CEO Stockton Rush, French mariner Paul Henry, Nargiliot, British businessman and explorer Hamish Harding, Pakistani businessman Shajda Duad, and his son Salim Duad. Those are 4 families. However you want to put it, those are so many people that are realizing it's going to be an act of God, literally a miracle, if they're found alive. Because basically at this point, the air, it's probably filled with carbon monoxide.
I think this is the last day. They had 40 hours.
Yeah, they exhausted it earlier this morning. The good air was exhausted. So whatever's left now is all bad air. So it's probably over.
First of all, any way to pass away, you hate to see anybody pass away, but think about just a whole context of it. What if they are gone? Nothing's confirmed yet, but if they are gone, I can't imagine the fear that, because you're helpless. And realize the pressure even down there, and realizing you're looking at the clock, realizing if you're not found, your life is done.
Yeah.
So saying all that, you guys, I don't understand the jokes about it. I just don't.
It's just how people process grief differently, I think. And this is what I saw, because I've seen a lot of people say the same thing that you're saying. Like, I don't understand the jokes. And some people are like, look, like, this is a terrible situation, but some of these people are just like, I can't just sit here and be sad the entire time. I want to smile. I want to have a good day. I want other people to have, and I don't get it sometimes.
Yeah, but at the expense of someone else dying.
Yeah, it's tough.
If you have to find jokes out of someone's death, people really got a morbid, sick personality, I just don't get it, man.
I saw there were people that were saying like, it's tough the way that it's a tough look. But at the same time, somebody was saying, at my own mother's funeral, we were cracking jokes because that's how we were able to get through it.
Now, keyword, mother's funeral. That's someone you can exchange stories with. And my dad, and black folks, we get together, we're going to laugh loud. And Raff will tell you, there was a lot of laughter thinking about Pops and just the way he would talk, son, amen, here's why you're grounded for a month, amen. Because every third word was amen, But when you don't even know the people, there's no connection. I don't know. It's just, in a sense, I'm not saying people that
I think
make
that's
jokes,
another thing that they're able to make jokes is
because there's no connection.
They're like, I don't know these people.
And, that's a good point. That's a good point. I just find it just
they're not directing it at the families. They're just throwing it out there into the abyss.
Yeah, even when there's motorcycle accidents here in Lincoln, though, Rico, we see it, and that's why I kind of.
There was one the other day.
Oh man.
It was like right outside of Pinnacle Bank Arena. Guy was going 100+ miles an hour.
Are you serious?
He was fine though. Apparently, the thing said he was up. He was just a little woozy. He was walking around.
Wow.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's a trip. I'm gonna read some of these right there. We got a caller, Matthew and Hickman. Come on in. I'm gonna read.
Hey, Raff and AD, what's happening, brother?
What's up, homie? How you doing, bro?
Living the dream. Hey, man, I want to flip the script to your positivity again, and get away from the Titanic talk and get back to something that we're good at, right? Positivity. Your boy, my son, and Rapp's boy, Coach Bugs, has his first tryout tomorrow, man. So I was hoping,
sweet,
game on.
Maybe some good luck, man.
You know what? Here's what I'm gonna say.
Thank you, Matthew.
Matthew, appreciate it. Here's what I'm gonna say, brother. Always appreciate you. Definitely always going to keep it positive. Definitely going to do that. Leave it all out there. That's going to sound cliche-ish, whatever. Raff, that's I'm going to tell him. I'll let you do yours. But leave it all out there. Have nothing left. So when you look yourself in the mirror, when you're done with tryouts, if you know you've left it all out there, every drill, everything that you do there that day. The moment you walk on to that field, that place where you're going on to participate at, you got to have a thing that switches on. Everything. And then after you walk off, if you are not completely exhausted, you're like, dang, I left something out there. Leave nothing out there, especially with tryouts, man. You know, you get that first chance to make that first impression. That is it. So leave it all out there. Raff, go ahead.
I think Coach Boogs will be just fine. I watch him on Instagram. He's the little kid that he wants to go out and play catch, and he wants to go to the batting cage. He's dedicated to it. He has love for it. It's not something like Matthew. He coaches the Sox baseball team here in Lincoln, and he's not one of those dads that's pushing his kid just to be great, just because that's what he loves to do. Coach Boogs loves to play baseball, so he'll be just fine. So congratulations on the team. I'm already calling it. Boom.
I love it. I love it. Matt, the best of luck to him, man. Best of luck to your little guy. Go out there, man, and just give it your all on the diamond, man. Give it your all. Give it your all. Rico, what you think, man? What would you advise? A lot of folks you guys don't know. You think Rico, just some short guy. Rico is a short guy, but Rico, what was your
I used to be athletic.
No, but you have a lot of accolades. What was your ranking at your school now as far as the hurdles go?
I believe I'm still in second.
To who?
To Clester Johnson.
One of the best athletes
Senior.
to ever come out of Nebraska. And you come in second in the one
just a
in the 110s.
couple hundredths of a second off of breaking his school record in the 110s, and I believe about a second off of breaking his record in the 300s.
And you ran what in the 300s?
39. I think my best in high school was 39.8.
That would in state you would still. I mean that's ridiculous. You know, it's ridiculous. What would you share with Matt's son, man, as far as just competing before that gun went off? Now it's two different sports, but the same mentality. What was your mindset going in?
I focused on myself. I wasn't worried about what anybody else was doing. That's kind of the thing, is don't worry about what everybody else is doing. If somebody's out there showing out and people are cheering for this person or whatever, don't worry about that. You do you focus on what you have to do, because you know what you're capable of.
Right.
You are in control of what you are in control of you. So if you, as you said, are able to leave it all out there, if you are able to give it your all, and you are able to do everything in your power to make yourself stand out, that's all you can ask for. And if somebody else doesn't see how good you are, that's on them. That's not on you.
Right. I love it. Matt, help a little bit. Go out there and take care of business. We're going to take care of business too, because, folks, when you come back, we got some history to discuss, and it's going to be a fun one, y'all. We'll be right back. It's The Drive with AD. We got Rico holding down the studio, the emeritus, the mayor, Chris Raff, out in North Platte. We'll be right back.
Iron Heights Construction, they're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Iron Heights Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Iron Heights Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironheightconstruction.com, where they're committed to you every step of the way.
You finally finished your man cave in the basement. Brand new furniture, huge TV, and all of your collector's items. You're ready for football season. You were so excited until one bad rain and it is all ruined. Don't risk a flooded basement and countless dollars in damages when it can be avoided. Call John Henry's today for a free sump pump estimate for your home.
435-5555. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating and Air.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Save money on energy-efficient equipment with the LES Sustainable Energy Program. Nearly half of the financial incentives are still available for qualifying projects. View incentives and learn more at les.com/SEP.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Whether you're looking for a new place to call home or trying to sell your current home, you want to make it as easy as possible. So why not use a realtor that works harder so you don't have to? The Carpe Diem team at Nebraska Realty is your go-to realty team for all your residential and commercial needs. They pride themselves on working hard and making your life as easy as possible while educating you every step of the way. Contact the Carpe Diem team to seize your moment, whether it be buying, selling, building, investing, or even commercial real estate. Give them a call today at 402-429-8121.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
Spring is here, and it's time to wake up Judson. Judson Irrigation is eager and ready to get your sprinkler system up and running for the season. Judson's technicians will check for winter damage, adjust your sprinkler heads, and show you how to set your controller for effective sprinkling coverage. The Judson Irrigation team is here for you. Stay safe.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Tailored Life is now open in Bennett. Make the short drive down Highway 2 for tons of items for your home, for both indoors and outdoors. Check out their variety of potted trees, shrubs, vines, perennials, and colorful annuals. Plus, porch pots and landscape lighting to enhance the outside of your home. Don't forget their home goods for indoors, plus convenient drinks and snacks, most which are produced locally. Visit Tailored Life today in Bennett and stay tuned to their Facebook page at Tailored Life 360 for food truck events coming up.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hey, moms and dads, bring the whole crew to a Salt Dogs baseball game and unleash the fun. Visit Haymarket Park all summer for Fireworks Fridays, Souvenir Saturdays, Sunday Family Fun Days, and more. With 50 home games, even weekdays can be unforgettable. Planning an event? Make it a home run with group discounts. When you need an outing the whole family will enjoy, unleash the fun with the Salt Dogs. Call 402-474-2255 or visit saltdogs.com for tickets.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Another warm day with mostly sunny skies and an afternoon high approaching 90. South winds at around 10 to 15. Be passing clouds tonight with a low down to 66. We're right back up to around 90 again by tomorrow afternoon and should see at least a chance of rain moving in by tomorrow night. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Thursday. AD must be getting himself a coffee right now because I do not see him at his command post.
He'll be back.
All right.
I yelled at him. He should be here shortly.
Nice. I like it. I like it.
I do have to get all of our stuff ready because I was looking at things and getting some other things for some stuff and things. No big deal. So I was looking at, we were talking about the Titanic submarine.
Yeah.
And I saw, and it was about, you mentioned that they had said something about like an hour of air left. And that was, they said that they were going to run out of oxygen at about 7 a.m. Eastern time today.
Yeah.
So that was an hour ago.
Yeah. And then, did you see the compartment what the submarine looks like that only one of them could sit with their legs like spread, all the rest were like in crouching positions?
Yeah, there's no way it's comfortable. I don't know how long the descent is on a normal excursion, but it cannot be comfortable. And there's not like a window for you to even see like the Titanic with your own eyes. You're seeing it through the
screen.
cameras, TVs. So somebody was saying like you could have just fooled all these people and just had like a recording from the last time you went down and just went down a couple meters and then just like showed the recording and be like, oh, here we are. Here's the Titanic. And not have to go all the way down there and risk lives.
And then the design of the sub, they had like wires that were on the outside of the submarine, and then the controller was just a Nintendo controller. I mean, it was very, I don't know. I think I would see the Nintendo controller and I'd be like, well, I'm good. I think I'm out on this one. You guys
they were literally buying that thing at Best Buy.
Like I said, you can get it. You can get that controller on Amazon for like $20, which apparently a lot of people have been doing.
Yeah, no doubt.
Like, bring your controller.
I'd be like, I'm out.
Yeah, not doing it. Not doing it. Well, we're back to sports. We're back to fun. We're back to history. Today.
Now.
Take us home, baby.
Now punting, baby.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much of biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
We got a funny one today, Raff.
Oh my God, AD, that was so funny when you tasted that. It kind of went right with the song.
My face? And that coffee mouth burned my lips off.
You could hear it also on the song. I heard the woo.
That coffee was hot. Made the lips blacker. Coffee so strong, it'll turn your lips black.
Get a nice little sin.
Yeah.
You know how you like your hot dogs at the cookout? This coffee will do too.
That's AD's lips.
You're welcome.
Oh, we got a funny clip to play for you, Rav. I'm going to say guess who, and I'll read it in a second.
You want to play it?
Yeah, please, Rico.
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious. That ball was on the line. Chalk flew up.
Who is that, Ralph?
That is John McEnroe, baby.
That's right. The John McEnroe rant.
You can't be serious, man. You cannot be serious.
We got to keep that one, man, in the archives first, man. When Ralph says something crazy about the Broncos.
You can't be serious, man.
That's going to get a lot of. It's going to get a lot of play.
Yeah, it's going to get a lot of play because then it repeats it again.
Exactly.
So every time Ralph says, "Let's ride,"
you can't be serious, man.
And then he goes, "I think Russell Wilson and the Broncos are going to win the Super Bowl this year."
You cannot be serious.
Raph, we got so many clips. And think about this, oh boy. You know I love you, but you've done this to yourself.
We might follow it up with this also.
Pathetic. You are pathetic.
And then he'll make his little sad face that he does whenever we make fun of him, and then
Mr. Misunderstood.
Exactly. Very misunderstood.
That's the exact order that all of that's going to go in.
You're doing a dang thing.
I'll pass it on to Nick.
Pass it on to Nick. Oh, man. But one person who was not misunderstood was John McEnroe, man. 1981, famous You Cannot Be Serious rant, first round win over Tom Gullickson at Wimbledon. Dude, I didn't realize, Raph, it was 1981 when he did that, because it shows you how that whole thing, that whole rant was, because I would have said maybe 1990, maybe 1990, 1985. I didn't realize it was 1981 when he did, because you've heard it, you've seen that clip so many times, man, so many times. Raph, what's your take on it, brother?
I was just laughing because that's been like 40 years ago, 42?
Yeah.
42 years ago. And just like a month ago, he was playing pickleball and he kind of lost his temper. So it's good to see that after 42 years, he's still the man. Yep. Still arguing calls with the umpire.
My man was getting pissed off at pickleball, man.
Yep.
As you should.
Oh, man, some things never change, man. Rick, before we go to break real quick, Rico, I do want to talk about this too when we come back and get your intake on it. In case folks you did not know, it is the NBA draft. It is the NBA draft. Rico, I want to hear, because honestly, dude, you know way more about the NBA than you follow a lot more than I do. I follow it until it gets played. I mean, I pick up on things, but who would be your number one pick?
I mean, it's Victor. It's Victor Wembanyama, and it's
Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah.
It's not
Well, we
even
know
close.
him. Of course, he's number one. We know that.
7'5", guard skills, can shoot the ball, has great touch in the putt. Just everything you want in a post player, he's got. Now the only issue is not issue, but the only scary part is you get guys over 7 feet. They always seem to get injured. If he can stay healthy and he can continue doing what he's been doing overseas, it's going to be a great pickup for Popovich and the Spurs.
Is there any chance in Hades that they trade for him? They trade down for him. They
No.
get for number picks.
No.
I don't think there's a shot. Somebody on Twitter said something like, "Do that." I'm like,
no. Pop loves his.
They would wonder if the dude's mind was gone. If
Pop
he
loves his foreign players and he loves his big men.
Yes, he does. Yes,
Did you guys see Brandon Miller?
Yeah, Michael Jordan said he wasn't a shooter. Or he
But
was
Brandon Miller came out and said that Paul George was the best player ever, and he said Michael Jordan, and then said that Michael Jordan shot an air ball apparently when they were like working out or something, and he was all over Michael Jordan. I'm sitting there going, "Oh, Brandon, you don't want that fire. Even at 60 years old, I don't think you want the Michael Jordan fire."
You know what he's doing, right?
He doesn't want to get drafted by him.
He doesn't want to go number 2. He wants to go number 3. I don't remember who has the 3rd pick, but he doesn't want to go number 2. He doesn't want to go to Charlotte.
Why would you say something that foolish?
Because he doesn't want to get drafted by him.
Yeah,
because although Michael sold his majority ownership in the Hornets, he still has control until after the draft, and I think until the beginning of free agency.
What he doesn't understand, something that stupid and egregious may make other teams look like, if he's that dumb, we don't want you either.
I'd still take a chance. I mean, I like Scoot Henderson more anyways, but I don't think Scoot Henderson would fit me. And Strick talked about it yesterday. I don't think Scoot and LaMelo would work very well in Charlotte. So if Charlotte wants to do anything, I think Brandon Miller would be the pick.
You'd have too many chefs in the kitchen at that point.
100%.
Yeah, you have too many there. Folks, we'll be right back. It's The Ticket. It's a drive with AD. Rico, hold it down here in Lincoln. I'm in Lincoln as well. Raff? Yeah?
Not so much.
2 more days, Raff. 2 more days, and you're back home, son.
Happy birthday, Kurt Warner.
Okay. What is happening? He is.
We'll be back.
What is happening?
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
The Nebraska Lottery presents one beautiful, crazy scratch ticket and promotion. $5 Living Lucky Luke Combs scratch ticket with a $50,000 top prize. Enter non-winning Luke Combs scratch tickets for an opportunity to win a trip to Nashville, a private concert with Luke at the Ryman Auditorium, and a chance at $500,000. The Living Lucky with Luke Combs concert experience will hit you like a hurricane. Details at nelottery.com. Living Lucky with Luke Combs scratch ticket top prize odds 1 in 128,000.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, the nation's largest John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model John Deere combines. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust,
We would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive. Always honest answers.
Want to sell your business? You need someone to confidentially find the right buyer. Whether you're planning a future exit strategy or you need to sell now, we're here to help. Transworld Business Advisors of Lincoln. Call 402-413-1095.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, and our big summer sales event is underway this month. Right now, get 0.9% interest rates. Yes, you heard right. 0.9% APR on select new Chevrolet and GMC vehicles, plus a $1,500 trade-in bonus on select Silverados and Sierras. You put all that together with some big Coppell discounts, and you have a tremendous buying experience. So stop on into the dealership or check us out online at CoppellCars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Another warm day with mostly sunny skies and an afternoon high approaching 90. South winds at around 10 to 15. You passing clouds tonight with a low down to 66. We're right back up to around 90 again by tomorrow afternoon and should see at least a chance of rain moving in by tomorrow night. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Save money on energy-efficient equipment with the LES Sustainable Energy Program. Nearly half of the financial incentives are still available for qualifying projects. View incentives and learn more at les.com/SEP.
Summertime is in full swing, and it's time to get to work on outdoor projects. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams. From treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and TimberTech composite decking. They offer advice from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance to make your project go smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671. Go online at deckcityne.com or visit their new location just north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway. Deck City, your local deck experts.
Junior Achievement of Lincoln inspires and prepares young people for success. Learn more about the people involved in the organization and the success stories over the years each Thursday from 7 to 8 p.m. for the Junior Achievement Hour on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The captain, Vershawn Jackson.
BJ, did you ever get a chance to meet Broderick Sandman Thomas? Yeah.
He had 1 year where he just went off.
Tampa?
Yeah, he had 174 tackles.
Wow.
And 11 sacks in 1991. 7 forced fumbles.
That's why, like when I asked Terrell, who's the best linebackers? I don't know if I've ever heard Broderick Thomas come out of Terrell's mouth. It's always same guys. Jay Foreman, Levant David.
Very rude.
But again, if you don't watch the tape, you don't know how good they were.
Welcome into the drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history. We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global on 93.7 The Ticket at FM.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Thursday. Is it Sunday yet? Oh, I'm ready to get back to Lincoln, Nebraska.
You ready to get back to Lincoln, Nebraska?
Are you?
Yes, sir.
Well, I tell you what, man. Raff, I got somebody else, someone I think is going to be signing to Nebraska, a special guest that's coming in here right now on the text line. Here we go. Who do we have calling in?
Your lovely daughter.
What?
Hey guys.
Baby girl,
Holy
how you
cow.
doing?
I am doing good. Long day of classes, and it's like 102 degrees here, but it's a good day.
And no air conditioner there in Rome, huh?
Nope.
No AC.
No AC,
Yeah,
but
so
plenty.
it's super comfortable.
No AC, but plenty of wine, right?
Yeah, seriously.
Hey, Naya.
What's that?
There's a question that's going to come in on the text line, so I'm just going to ask it now and just get it out of the way. How is Alessandro?
Okay, you guys want the quick rundown?
Yep.
All right. So for anyone on here who doesn't know, I am in Italy right now studying abroad. So super fun, having the time of my life. So, you know, I'm in Rome. My friend was like, oh my goodness, this guy wants to go on a date with you, whatever. So I'm like, oh, an Italian guy wants to go on a date with me. Like, obviously I'm going to go. You know? And so go on this date. I had, by the way, for all of you who are like screaming at the phone thinking that I'm an idiot for going on a date with a guy I've never met, I had both of my friends tailing me the entire time. And then I later found out he knew that they were following me because I had them posted on my Instagram. So there was that. But yeah, they were tailing me, so I was good. We go on a date. It was like amazing. He's like a little Italian Casanova telling me my eyes are like chocolate and all this stuff.
Ma'am.
I hate him. I hate him
You are
more.
the most beautiful, like such every stereotype you've ever heard. That is what I was hearing. So I was like, oh my goodness, this is so fun, whatever. We actually like went on another date like 2 days later. And then he wanted to see me again. And this was like all in 1 week.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
like my dad told me like I'm a very independent person. I was like, this is like giving me the ick. Like, why are you
Suffocating.
texting me? This is weird. So literally one day he's like, I asked me to hang out. And I was like, oh, like, sorry, I didn't see this after like 3 days. And then I literally just deleted the number and haven't heard, never talked to him again.
There you go.
A happy daddy. A happy daddy.
I'm glad you're letting all the listeners know because they're texting in. We have to know about Alessandro.
Yeah.
And so Alessandro is no longer, am I correct?
No. Yeah, it was my 3-day Italian summer romance.
I love you, baby girl.
And you'll never hear from me again. So there you go.
Everybody should experience an overseas romance.
No longer than 3 days.
No longer than 3 days. Baby girl, tell me this, because I know you got to get back to class. When are you guys going to Greece?
Huh?
When are you guys going to Greece?
Oh, I don't know if we're going to Greece anymore. Because it's like our last weekend, Dad. Like, I'll be home next, I guess, like Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, July 2nd. Because you guys
Yeah,
went to
it's coming up.
Capri and Serrano or Sorrento? How you pronounce it?
Sorrento. So we went to Capri, Sorrento, Florence, Pompeii, Tuscany. So
What was the
That was Pompeii.
yeah, it's been amazing.
what was the lake where you guys were out on the boat?
It was wild. Like it's genuinely crazy. Like how much is still there, like blows my mind. Pretty much everything here blows my mind every day. I'm like, is this real?
Yeah.
It's real life.
I love it. Uncle Raff, you got a question before I let her go?
I was just wondering, what lake were you guys on where you were out on the boat? That looked like that was pretty cool scenery.
Hey, Raff,
That boat was unreal.
how long were you guys out there on the boat?
Like 4 hours?
How many?
4.
Oh, wow. The water looked insane.
Yeah, it was. Oh my goodness, it was insane. It was like I said to you though, we were like snorkeling in this cave, and like the water is so clear that you think that like maybe it's like 2 feet under me. You like look down and you're like this tiny, and it's like 30 feet.
Wow.
Like I was like, okay, that's kind of scary. But there's the wind down here. Oh my goodness.
Well, baby girl, I know you got to go back to class, back to your break, because I think, what is it, like 4:18 your time now?
Yep. And then I got to go back to my Greek mythology. Super fun.
Awesome. And you're killing it in the classroom
Jealous.
too, which I'm so glad about.
Extremely jealous.
It's going very well.
Learning Greek mythology in Greece is I feel like that's a bucket list item.
Oh, totally. Yeah, let's do.
Well, Naya, we cannot wait to see you. Miss you like crazy, and we will see you literally in 2 weeks, July 2nd. I cannot wait to pick you up in Denver. I was talking to Mom about it
Go
yesterday.
Broncos.
Oh my God, this dude's gonna mess up a family moment with that BS right there. Like I said, Mom goes like this. She goes, we're gonna be at the condo. You think Nat will take Uber? I'm like, baby girl ain't taking the Uber. I said, I'm picking baby girl up in Denver.
I am not trusting her with any more strangers.
Nope.
Never again.
Nope. So I will see you July 2nd. Of course, I will talk to you sooner than that, but I will see you July 2nd. Cannot wait, baby girl. Continue to have fun. Make us proud. We had Rico here. Rico, you can tell her peace out.
Yeah. Hey. Go live your life.
Live your life. Love it.
You're right.
Uncle Raff.
I will, Rico. Thank you.
Uncle Raff, if it says anything with Denver, you're no longer part of the family. You'll be outside the circle.
Naya, enjoy your last week and travel safe, and we'll see you soon. She hang up? Oh, there she is.
All right. Naya, love you, baby girl.
I love you.
Love you too.
I'll see you soon.
Bye, Naya.
Yeah, it's a trip to think Rico and Raff that she is literally, if I wanted to get there, it would take me a day. Literally.
Yeah.
Longer. I mean, being that far away would take that long. So proud of her, man. Crazy proud. And the reason why I did it this morning, she sent me a text, because 7 hours ahead. So I was getting up and I see this text at 4:15. She goes, I really miss you guys extra today. I was like, baby girl needs some. Naya loves to travel, obviously, but she's never been this far away from home by herself this long. And she's kind of a homebody too. So that's why I was a little concerned, but she's there. So, and it kind of relates to sports, because that's where it kind of all started, Coliseums and the Olympics and all the rest of that stuff. So it's pretty cool to see that.
Rico, a little different back then, but yeah.
A little different back then, yeah. Did you hear Rav? He goes, Denver, let's ride.
Yeah.
Rico, hit it.
What? Like, I gotta find the right one. There's so many good things.
We're having a great family moment. Rav.
You are pathetic.
I think what being
You cannot be serious.
I think what me and Naya are going through are kind of the same way. I'm out in North Platte. She's in Rome. We both needed some, we like to hear your guys' voices, because we get a little bit lonely. We love to travel. It takes a day for you to get to Rome. It takes a day for you to get to North Platte.
This is why he deserves every bit of the ridicule he gets. Rico, I mean, we don't have enough clips.
You must be out of your
Oh man,
we need more clips.
Hey, Jeremy the Grill Master said, "Still want to slap Alejandro around as a dad myself." Hey, and then unknown texter says, "How does she call in loud and clear from Italy, but Raff sounds like he's in a 1920 radio broadcaster from North?"
Oh no.
Hey, that might be the text of the year right there.
Oh no!
I tried so hard.
1920 radio broadcaster from.
You know why? Actually, I can't let AD get away without getting unscathed. That's because she's got that speech money phone.
Yeah.
She's got a satellite phone.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah, a sat phone folds out. It's got the giant antenna.
Hey, dog.
AD made sure he did. That's why he had to go. That's why he was gone for a week. He had to pay for that phone.
Hey, Dad had to go. Hey, Dad had to go get the bag, man. I had to get the bag. That phone was not cheap, dog.
He extended his speeches
Even
by
as she-
at least one more paragraph.
Even as she was talking, I was kind of like looking at my clock. I was like, "Yeah, that's about enough."
All right, you're going over your international minutes.
That's right. Oh man, Big Bird says, "I wonder if your daughter's gonna pick up the hand talking from those Italians." I have no idea, but she goes to the dude for a while. She told me, she says, like, "Yeah, Pop." She was, wanting to hang out every night. She's like, "No, it ain't gonna go down like that." So the good thing was, her girlfriends were right, just trailing them, and then there's a dude from from United States as well that was kind of watching, because I told her, I said, nah, nowhere solo.
Well,
You don't know none of these cats, man. Nowhere solo. What you laughing at, Raff?
Raff tapping in with a can and a string.
He just left the can here, just took off to North Platte.
And Chase B, Raff, you're kind of making me regret my apology earlier.
I have a way.
Oh, the garbologist said I spent 2 weeks in Romania with a Romanian girl I was briefly engaged to when I was in the Army. Garbologist, you didn't do it, though, man. That's a good thing, probably.
That's a good thing, probably.
Until you look up and you find out that she owns a castle.
Yeah.
And you're like, that could have been a king.
Yeah. And then she goes, then he's watching Miss Universe, and from Romania. He was like, I was engaged to her.
She's just like, I still remember you, garbologist.
Well, I tell you what, folks, we do have some CWS action that's coming up. Rico had the old experience for the past 5+ days.
I was only there for 3.
For 3.
Yeah.
For 3 of them. But I tell you what, you kicked it like you were there for 5.
Oh, yeah.
So we definitely got to talk. Even before we go to CWS, dude, I want to talk about the Husker baseball signings, Nebraska basketball signings, too, because those were huge. And two different stories of how both of the pitchers got to Nebraska was very interesting, folks. Folks, it's The Drive with AD here in Lincoln, Rico here in Lincoln. Got Raff, the Emeritus out in North Platte, talking from a tin phone from the 1920s. And baby girl called all the way from Italy. She sounded crystal clear, so we have to wonder about the service in North Platte.
Yeah,
We'll be right back, folks. It's The Ticket.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes and provides you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today.
Summertime is in full swing, and it's time to get to work on outdoor projects. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams, from treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and TimberTech composite decking. They offer advice from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance to make your project go smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671. Go online at deckcityne.com or visit their new location just north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway. Deck City, your local deck experts.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again and they're hiring for production operators at $24.11 per hour, which grows to $28.27 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $32.76 per hour with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
Yeah, it was great. We're
definitely
coming back.
Sauter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SauterHeyman.com.
Brown Shoe Fit has all types of shoes for you to excel this summer. Check out their new Keen and Tiva brand sandals for hiking and Olukai sandals for sitting by the pool. Plus, they're stocked up on Hey Dudes to catch you up on the latest shoe fashion. They also have shoes in brands like Brooks, Hoka, Merrell, On, and many more. Browns has the local professionals to get the proper fit, aided by their high-tech foot scanner by Atrex. Stop by Brown Shoe Fit today, just south of 66 and Q in Lincoln.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Hey, it's Nicklin Hames from Nebraska Volleyball. I hate wasting time in practice, and I want to help you stop wasting your time when you're looking for an electrician. High Electric has been serving the area for over 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They are experts in everything like remodeling, new additions, hot tub installation, and more. And they take jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at high-electric.com.
Veterans, do you know what local, state, and federal benefits and services you're eligible to receive? Do you want help navigating the application or appeals process? Speak to your county veteran service officer or the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs State Service Office to see what's available to you and your family. You've served our country, now let us serve you. Visit veterans.nebraska.gov today. Sponsored by the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Want to sell your business? You need someone to confidentially find the right buyer. Whether you're planning a future exit strategy or you need to sell now, we're here to help. Transworld Business Advisors of Lincoln. Call 402-413-1095.
Motor Food is Lincoln's hardest rocking food truck and cafe. Motor Food creates old school comfort food with a 21st century twist and lots of rock and roll attitude. Try the barbecue pulled pork mac and cheese, the grilled chicken Firebird sandwich, a 100% all beef split grilled hot dog, and any version of their funky fries. Stop by the cafe just behind Outback Steakhouse on 48th Street or catch the food truck out and about all spring and summer. Check out the menu, order carry out, or schedule catering at motorfoodtruck.com.
Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com, where they're committed to you every step of the way.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Another warm day with mostly sunny skies and an afternoon high approaching 90. South winds at around 10 to 15. You passing clouds tonight with a low down to 66. We're right back up to around 90 again by tomorrow afternoon and should see at least a chance of rain moving in by tomorrow night. I'm meteorologist Tim Wright for 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff. 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good friends and good company come together. Whether it's a family dinner or a date night, a catch-up with old friends, Florial's is the perfect place to make special memories. They have all your favorite Italian dishes, and of course, they have hand-picked Italian wines. Visit florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or takeout orders. Bam.
No more Alessandro.
Ole, 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 ole.
When you were reading, I looked at Rico. He smiled. I smiled.
Take that, Alessandro. Off
the radio.
You gone. You outie.
He's out of here.
Perfect transition.
And Big Bird, you're exactly right, man. So much, definitely pride in my voice, man. Love that little girl like crazy. Miss her like crazy. That little girl would just hold my pinky. We'd always walk around. She'd hold my pinky because her hands were so small. And then her hands got bigger. Think about it. She still held my hand when she was a teenager, man. She just is my papa. So, like I said, I've None of us are perfect, but I tell you what, that little girl, she's something. So I miss her to death. It was great to hear from her. 2 big Nebraska baseball signings. We can get through that. I'm not saying get through this quick because we're going to hear about the CWS as well. But Raff and Rico, I know you saw them to the folks listening out there. Nebraska signed baseball 2 pitchers, Tyner Horn and also Brooks Nifo. Both of the way they got here was different, fellas. Tyler Horn was at Wichita State, and he left. And the way they both came here is very different.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler came here because he just felt that Wichita State was not the place he committed to back in 2021. He just felt it wasn't there. And also his mother, Enrico, you might remember this. Raff, you remember Shasta Pop?
Yeah.
Vaguely.
Yeah, Shasta Pop. It was kind of like it's kind of the cheap version of a good pop. It was good pop in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like,
Shasta.
Shasta?
Oh, yeah. 25-cent cans.
Yep. That's Tyler's mom's name. His name is Shasta. And she had a musical connection with Coach Childress. Their family lived in Texas, College Station. That's where they're from. And it led to Childress signing about, like I said, just read up on this, 30 baseballs to give away at Tyler Horn's 4th birthday party. 4th birthday party. And that connection kept going. Yep. And you see where he's at right now. But he was also he was connected with the Husker staff, Coach Sirianni.
Yeah.
Sirianni.
Yeah,
Coach Sirianni recruited him from Wichita State too. The moment he found out a letter of intent was released, and so they contacted him. 6'2", 185. Fellas, chime in.
I don't have many thoughts on this. I just know that Sirianni and Childress, ever since they've been announced as assistants, as soon as Childress was announced as a full-time assistant, and Sirianni was announced as getting over to Nebraska from Wichita State, that Nebraska has gone on a tear of recruiting, and they have a lot of people to replace, including at least two potential MLB draft prospects. I don't know when they'll be drafted, but that middle infield is going to need some fixing up after this, and you've got a lot of people who are going to be leaving. That pitching staff, the bullpen, the starting rotation is going to need a lot of help. As you saw this last season, they struggled earlier in the season, started picking it up towards the end, but struggled early in the season, and with what they're doing and with the track record that Childress has with pitchers, you can only think that good things are in store for Nebraska baseball, especially with the amount of people and the people that they are bringing in. And kind of some breaking news. I can't really go into much detail, but I can say that Nebraska baseball got another commitment about 8 minutes ago.
Oh man, snaps! We gotta play the music.
We
got to do it right, Raff. We got to play the music, man.
Let's see if I can.
Yes, if you can find it.
Breaking news,
because that came so fast.
Here we go. Nebraska baseball dips into the transfer portal once again as Clay Bradford, an outfielder that played for St. Mary's last season, who hit .419 with 14 homers and 54 RBIs, is going to be coming to Nebraska. He is a native of Texas. He also pitched a little bit as a left-handed pitcher. Not the greatest numbers, a 7.69 ERA in 52 2/3 innings. But hitting .419 with 14 home runs and 54 RBIs is a big get for Nebraska as an outfielder. Again, Clay Bradford, the transfer from St. Mary's outfield, will be coming to Nebraska next season.
Clay Bradford. Raff, what do you think about this impact that Childress and Sirianni already have, man, particularly Childress?
Well, the first thing I just want to go back to is you heard at his birthday party when he was a little kid. I just love coaches' interactions with young kids.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that it just puts those seeds into those. You meet a coach, like I still remember, meeting Coach Osborne back in like 1978 or whatever, just crazy stuff like that. I like the Nebraska baseball team. I like how they lost. I mean, they're going to lose some players from this year's team, but the way they're going out, they're bouncing back, and looks like they're going to get players that are going to fit into their system, especially on the pitching staff with getting those two pitchers. So, so not all is lost, I guess you'd say.
Raff, you've always talked about the impact of a coach on a kid. Have you even mentioned that when with Coach Rule and how those young kids come in here, even like you said, and establishing those relationships when they're 8, 9, 10 years old, when they're coming to these camps and people are going up to them, talking to them directly, how the impact. And you've always mentioned that. And here you have a guy who came in because it wasn't forgotten. It wasn't forgotten. Yep. Something that was forgotten, which makes me which makes me not feel very bad for the transfer portal. The next young man that came in, I just think it was Bush League, but it's a new day and age of college sports right now. Brooks Neifel, I'm not sure if it's pronounced his last name right or Neifel. Brooks Neifel.
Sounds good.
Yeah, Brooks Neifel was committed to K-State. You know what they did a week before he was supposed to check in? They said, we no longer have space for you.
Yep.
This kid was about to move, get his stuff together, and they let him know we no longer have space. And Raff and Rico, I'm going to tell you this to the listeners as well. That's why I don't have a problem with this way this transfer portal is right now. Because schools can do it too.
They've been doing
it. They've been doing it. Coaches have been leaving left and right. And this man is about to move like a week out. Mm-hmm. But because, again, relationships, his coach at Wayne, when he's playing baseball there, has a relationship with the coaches here at Nebraska. And his coach in Wayne, his name's Adam Hoffman, had a relationship with Childress, and just said, you know what? He made us a few calls. Son, stay home. We got you. How pissed off would you be a week before you was about to go to UNK, Rico? They'd tell you, yeah, Rico, there's no longer room for you in the team.
I would be livid, because the thing is that these coaches, some of these coaches have been doing for years, is they'll tell a player like, hey, you know, we're offering you a scholarship. It's not committable yet. We have these other players that we're talking to, and you respect the honesty, but they'll lead this player on for right up until signing day, right up until something. And then they're like, okay, we got these players. We don't have room for you. Well, guess what? This player's been waiting for this. Maybe they've been talking to other schools and just like, hey, you know, I don't want to commit here because I want to stay ready for this, etc. Right. And again, you're trying to be honest with these schools. You say that to them, they go after somebody else, they fill that roster. All of a sudden, you're left out in the middle of nowhere with nowhere to go, because your first plan decided to go a different direction, and your backup plan decided to go a different direction. Even though you were their first choice, they decided to go a different direction because they didn't know if they would get you. So these schools have been doing it for years, and now the players entering the transfer portal, I think it's only fair. And that's, I don't know what I would have done if a week before or 2 weeks before I was going to move in, UNK was like, hey, we actually filled the spot. We don't have room for you. Because I didn't take any visits because I didn't know how the recruiting process worked. UNK was my plan A, B, C, and D. Like, I didn't have anywhere else to go.
Right. Raff, I just think I understand from a school's perspective too that it's a business, but I think that's bad business to lead a kid a week before. I could even see a week after signing day. You know what I'm saying? But a week before he's supposed to move there.
And that's why AD does not like Kansas State.
Take that, Wildcats.
Hey, I don't know about that baseball team, but football team. Coach, hey, the coaches at K-State treated me fine during my recruiting trip there. Man. The only problem was, Raff, they had more coaches than fans.
Coach staff will be cheering you on.
Hey, if you're a special teams coach,
don't worry
playing
about
the tuba.
Don't worry.
Where the coaches? Oh, they got to play the halftime marching band.
Men of many talents.
Yeah. Where's the head coach? He's on the drums.
Why is the offensive line coach running the chains?
So strange.
On the basketball side of things, folks, we got a big signing yesterday in Amaya Hargrove. Her father played defensive end for a long time in the NFL. Rav, did you hear about this one? I'm sure you did.
Yeah, a little bit. Seems like a pretty good player. Small forward, 6'2", I believe.
Yes. Just an athletic ball player. She comes in the same class as Kennedy. Of course, Kennedy Williams, Coach Williams, and Lloyd Williams' daughter in that recruiting class. 6'2". She had offers from a lot of different Big Ten schools. They particularly were worried about, and I know this talk with a few folks down there, they were particularly worried about Illinois, if she was going to stay home or not. And so it was a great day for Nebraska basketball, women's basketball yesterday. It's been a great week, for Nebraska sports, as far as the recruits we've been getting, softball, obviously baseball today and yesterday, basketball yesterday, football. I've obviously had those commits over the weekend, another one on Monday. Some dust, maybe just some hints of Bellevue West. Dive into that, Rico.
We'll see what happens. Isaiah McMorris and Davon Hall both hinted a couple of days ago about some news dropping soon. The news still hasn't dropped.
Which we don't know what that news is going to be.
The news still hasn't dropped. I think it's going to be a commitment. I don't know to where. They also both tagged Hayes Fawcett in their tweets, so I'm guessing he's making them a graphic of some sort. Again, don't know where they're going to go, but the one issue with possibly getting both of them is that Davon Hall got that very elusive, the offer that everybody knows he was waiting for, the Tennessee offer.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the school that he wants to go to. He finally got an offer from the Volunteers. So
and that could be the big news for him.
So if that's going to be something for him, then you might see that as his. I think Isaiah McMorris is probably the one Bellevue West wide receiver that I think has a greater chance of Nebraska landing. But we'll see if they can snag both of them and give Danny Kalen his two favorite targets from high school and pair them up in college. That would be amazing.
It would be.
But we'll see exactly what happens with the two Bellevue West speedsters.
Raff, if you're obviously we're all spectators, but Raff, if you look at yourself as just, let's say you remove yourself from radio, media, etc. When you see someone tweets out big news coming soon, what does that do for you as a fan, or just what does that do for you? Does it make you feel a certain way, like there's a chance, or what are you thinking?
Oh, in today's world, you just really never know. I mean, it's cool when they tweet it out, knowing that there's going to be a decision made. So it gives them time to, I guess, get acclimated. If they commit to Nebraska, then they can start, kind of like Malachi, going down to the practices and watching and just, seeing what it's all about. So I'm excited for that. So it's fun times. It's always good to have something to talk about in the summers. So I enjoy it.
It makes it interesting banter, if nothing else, man.
Yep.
Makes it interesting banter. Rico, tell us about the CWS.
It's amazing. It's still one of the better events that Omaha gets to host year after year, and I love going down there. I've said it before. I've been down there every year that I can remember, except for one when I wasn't allowed to leave work and I couldn't take the time off, unfortunately, down in Kearney.
Darn you, Target.
Yeah, damn you, Red Walmart. Didn't allow me to go, but it just the environment that we had down at the Blur tailgate. It was about a block away from the Chuck. The environment surrounded by all of those fans from different teams, mostly Wake Forest and LSU, because they were staying in that hotel, in that Hilton, was electric. You could and we're just watching people walk by. You're watching the massive throngs of people walk by, going to the game, coming back from the game, people going in there, and you hear some of the conversations that people have. We had people come up to us, say, I'm from Louisiana, I'm from Florida, I'm from here, I'm from there. People just talking to us for just to talk about baseball or really talk about any sports. Some people were asking about Nebraska and our thoughts on that, and we were asking them their thoughts. And people who had no connections to the program were like, man, it'd be really good to see the Huskers get back to prominence again. It would make college football even better. And, talking about how crazy it would have been if Nebraska or Creighton were to make it to the College World Series and to have that experience with those fans. And again, LSU travels so well, but Wake Forest, for not being here since the 1950s, I didn't know how they were going to travel. They traveled extremely well.
Coming all the way from Carolina.
Like Wake Forest fans are in Omaha in abundance. And it is amazing to see. It's fantastic to see. And the electricity, the excitement, all the vendors doing their things, sitting out in the hot sun all day selling T-shirts and hats and wet towels and water bottles and lemonade and everything. You go into I don't remember what the building is down there in surrounded by all the tents, but they've got the bats in there, the gloves, they've got batting cages. Oakley is there. They're talking about their new sunglasses that a lot of the players are wearing in the outfield. It's like the really big ones that like go all the way across your face.
Yeah.
It's just so much fun to just be around there, and you don't even have to go to a game to experience all of the fun and all of the excitement of the men's College World Series.
Rico, who are you picking in the finals?
So I picked LSU to start before anything even got started. But during my time down there at Blur Parties with our friends from Blur Parties, I took 2-3 pictures with the Deke. So I think I have to go with Wake Forest now. I was like, I'm not really rooting for Wake Forest, but I couldn't say no to a picture with the Deke. And then he came back and I took a picture with him again. And, just high five, fist bumps, took a couple pictures for some other fans. And I was like, I think I have to root for Wake Forest now.
Yeah, you got to.
Raff, who are you going with, man?
Oh, man, who should I go with? Gosh, this is tough. I'll say Florida. What the heck?
I'm going to go. Here's where I'm going with Florida. I'm going with Florida because my sister-in-law graduated from Florida. She was at the game yesterday. She flies that flag high. I mean, flies it really high in Sumner, Nebraska. My nephews were there. They had a great time. So for them, maybe it helps take care of the beat down we gave them in 95. I don't know. Still feel sorry for them a little bit. But I do feel great for my sister-in-law, though. She's a Florida grad. She grew up basically an hour outside of Gainesville. So it's cool to see that they had it on Snapchat. So we were looking at that yesterday. So I'm pulling for Florida. If I don't have any connection with my sister-in-law, but I'd like to see them do it. But you know what? I wouldn't be disappointed if Wake Forest got it done either, being that they haven't been there.
Yeah, I'd be all right with that too.
Yeah, I'd be cool with that, man. The first game is Saturday, isn't it?
Of the championship, yeah. So that we have one game today,
Yep.
LSU Wake Forest, to
Yes.
determine who goes to play
Exactly.
Florida. Friday, day off, and then first championship game is on Saturday.
Now,
Sunday, Monday, if necessary.
Now I'm gonna tell you all this: people better not count out LSU.
Oh no, you've got two of the better pitchers in the nation going against each other tonight. So if you can't find your way to Omaha and get into the game,
Watch
you
it.
definitely should watch it on TV because this is
6
going to
p.m.
be
start or 7 p.m.
6
p.m. start.
It'll be on It'll be on our airwaves.
Yes.
Pregame starts at 5:40.
Yes, you can check it out right here to take it. That's going to be a heck of a game, man. It's a heck of a game. Yeah, it's just a lot of fun things going on. And you know what? The beauty of the CWS and all this recruiting stuff, you know what it takes us closer to? NFL training camps, baby. It's getting closer. NBA draft tonight, of course. But, folks, when we come back, we'll have the RGT. We'll have the AD attitude adjustment. We'll be right back. It's the ticket. It's the drive with AD. Rico holding it down here in Lincoln at the mothership. We got Raff, the emeritus, the mayor, out in North Platte. We'll be right back. The ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Spring is here, and it's time to wake up Judson. Judson Irrigation is eager and ready to get your sprinkler system up and running for the season. Judson's technicians will check for winter damage, adjust your sprinkler heads, and show you how to set your controller for effective sprinkling coverage. The Judson Irrigation team is here for you. Stay safe.
Keep summer green. Call Judson Irrigation 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Proud to be voted Best Vape Shop.
Generation V.
Is thrilled to announce our newest location is now open at 27th and Superior.
Generation V.
Explore the largest selection of vape, Delta 8, Kratom, all your favorite brands of disposables, e-liquid, and premium THCA flower.
Generation V.
We'll guide you through our extensive collection to help you find the perfect fit.
Generation V.
With locations in Lincoln, Omaha, Seward, York, Kearney, and Beatrice. Visit our newest store now open at 27th and Superior in Lincoln. GenerationV.com. E-cigs contain nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
Summertime is in full swing, and it's time to get to work on outdoor projects. Deck City is a great place to start as Lincoln's local source for everything decks. Deck City has everything you need to build the deck of your dreams, from treated lumber to Westbury aluminum railings and TimberTech composite decking. They offer advice from real deck professionals to give you proper guidance to make your project go smoothly. Call them today to schedule an appointment at 402-480-6671. Go online at deckcityne.com or visit their new location just north of 33rd and Cornhusker Highway. Deck City, your local deck experts.
There's a lot of realtors in Lincoln, but don't get overwhelmed by all the names. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realtor Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate is your go-to option when buying or selling residential and commercial property. Ben's team offers unbeatable customer service and promises to make the buying and selling process as stress-free as possible. Call Ben today at 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. No pressure, just professionalism.
Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com, where they're committed to you every step of the way.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red.
Guys, it's that time again. Another 10-week challenge at Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping is starting on July 8th. I joined Farrell's a little over a year ago, and with their help, I've lost over 125 pounds and can confidently say I'm in the best shape of my life. The 10-week challenge combines kickboxing, strength training, and nutrition coaching in a way that is approachable and achievable for any skill level. And ticket listeners, you can get $150 off the cost of enrollment. Head to theticketfm.com and click on the banner on the homepage to learn more. Farrell's Extreme Body Shaping at 70th and Vine or 40th and Yankee Hill.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again and they're hiring for production operators at $24.11 per hour, which grows to $28.27 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $32.76 per hour with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salaried jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
The weather is hot, the kids are out of school, and you're on your way to the lake and summer road trips. Are you getting to your vacation spot comfortably, or is your car letting you down? Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride for summer road trips and beyond. Mullen Motors.
No tag-ons, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppell Chevrolet GMC, and our big summer sales event is underway this month. Right now, get 0.9% interest rates. Yes, you heard right. 0.9% APR on select new Chevrolet and GMC vehicles, plus a $1,500 trade-in bonus on select Silverados and Sierras. You put all that together with some big Coppell discounts, and you have tremendous buying experience. So stop on into the dealership or check us out online at coppellcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with approved credit.
Old School with DP and J.
I'll go back to the late great Wes Unseld, who always made these discussions based on he would always
because I was a big brother, like
right. He
yeah.
basically there's a couple of the top choice prime plays. They're just, I mean, if you get a chance to eat prime, you eat prime. There are folks that would rather have New York, and then there are folks that, quite frankly, are good with hamburgers and hot dogs.
On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Welcome back. The Drive here on 93.7 The Ticket, theticketfm.com. There he is.
Sorry, I forgot to take
I
forgot to take the camera back off of mute and all that good stuff.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I guess I'll do it. Doesn't want to show up.
You did amazing.
Well,
Thank
folks,
you. I do what I can.
It is that time for RGT.
It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take right now.
There it is.
It gets worse every time.
What?
Let us have it, Raff.
All right.
Let's have it.
Today's Raff's Good Take goes out to Blur Parties and the Blur Parties tailgate. I am so sorry that I was unable to be there because of work, but everything I saw, everything I heard, it was all first class. Thanks so much for allowing 93.7 The Ticket to join in with you guys and girls. I saw all of Rico's pictures. I mean, I was jealous, Rico. I was jealous, but Ralph's good take goes out to Blur Parties and putting on just a top-notch celebration for the College World Series.
It's a good take, Raff. I know Rico will concur, man, and all the guys, DP, Strick, the Black Shirt, VJ, Jake, Nick. I don't know if Austin was there or not. I think he was. Austin would concur on that they definitely know how to host a great party and ambiance for a celebration like that. So big shout out to Blur Parties. The 80 Attitude Adjustment is brought to you today, sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. ILC is hiring for direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska, full-time, part-time, days, evenings, and weekends. Help ensure a meaningful life for the people you support and helping to achieve their hopes and dreams. Apply at ilc.net/careers. The 80 Attitude Adjustment today, folks, is this. 2 years ago to this day, I could barely walk on my own. Had a catheter. You know where that goes. It is not pleasant at all.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Every time you mention it, it doesn't get any better.
I noticed you just moved in your chair.
You're
very
just like, yeah, I had a catheter. I'm like,
like, oh, good Lord.
Okay, yep, you did. Okay, you had that thing, and that's not gonna talk about that.
Yeah, I just move every time I say it. Catheter. Oh, good Lord.
It's not a good word.
Not a good word. So what I'm saying to you folks is don't wait to appreciate what you can do, because when you can't do it, it's brutal. Don't wait to appreciate what you can do, because when you can't do it, it's brutal. And life has a way of slowing us down, folks, to reflect, review, and to reconfigure. Whether we do it or not, it's up to us. And as Jeff Essing, co-owner of Farrell's here in Lincoln, we talk about all the time, he always says to me and to others, do it because you can. Do it because you can. So whatever that thing is for you, if you're putting it off, life has a way to slow you down, so folks, but it's up to you to make that movement. So think about it. Do it because you can. And don't wait to appreciate what you can do, because when you can't do it, it's brutal. Raff, take us home, my man.
All right, everybody. It's been another great show today. We will talk to you tomorrow, my final day in the North Platte studios. Be nice to everyone. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
No more Alessandro.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North East Street. From hot to loud favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste, every budget. Plus, join program rewards and save on purchase shop walls at 40 North 27th Street.
Well,